I like to travel with my mom. Anybody? Anyone traveling with their mom? Yes, there's so. I like to travel with my mom. We went to the Caribbean. Thanks. My plane had a layover. I switched planes in Puerto Rico. And I went up to check in, and the woman's like, "What is your weight?" Now, at this point, nothing's registering on a small plane. What is registering is the lie I'm about to tell. And I'm looking for a scale in case she has one back there. And I'm like, I'm going to lie about my weight. What woman in here is not going to lie about their weight? Exactly. So I looked at her straight in the eye and I said 80 pounds. Nice round number. She's like, okay. And then she goes, go out into the runway, and there's a 9-person seaplane. That means one person had their own aisle, you guys. And they're like, hey, Miss Ross, guess what? You get the co-pilot seat. I'm like, does it come with a Xanax? I'm freaking out right now. And I lied about my weight, and I don't think I should sit in the front seat. Liars shouldn't sit in the front seat. To make matters worse, I sit down, look to my left, and the pilot is 12. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to La Bamba this down. I look in between us, and there's a piece of paper. It's a list. And on the list is, turn the plane on. Fasten your seatbelt. Guess what number 10 was? Hide the fucking list! I get there safe. My mom's like, I was single at the time. My mom's like, you're gonna find someone. You look so good. And I was like, I think my mom's hitting on me. Anyway, the next day at the beach, you know who I met? A 2.5-year-old. Running around with no pants on. That's who I met. He's flirting with me, definitely. And he goes to his father and says, help me put some pants on. I'm gonna go talk to her. Now, I don't know if he was attracted to my ocean blue bikini, my big hat, my pasty white tan. I don't know. But you know what I do know? Those parents are great, okay? Because they've already taught that kid it is inappropriate to come over with no pants on and talk to me. You're talking to women with no pants on, sir? You're like, tonight I am. Thanks for the idea. Anyone in this room in a relationship? Anybody in this room single? Yeah, in the back, motherfuckers in the back! Anybody here have a birthday? Yeah, I know it's your birthday. Get that man a shot. Can we get him a shot? Okay, awesome. I'll get him a shot. Of Hacienda Vieja Tequila, which is our sponsor. What's up? Jenny's keeping me on track here. I am in a serious relationship. Thank you. And I realized this because I stopped Facebooking. Happy birthday to the people I used to fuck. So I'm committed. That was a good sound. I did the responsible thing. I went on the pill. Anybody here on the pill? Raise your hands if you want to get fucked. Well, I'm going to say those woo words. Put their hands up. Now all the woos went away. I did the responsible thing. I went on the pill. I don't know if you know how this works, but it's really expensive. So I went to Planned Parenthood. Yeah, thank you. Shit's really working out for me. I'm going to tell you something, you guys. They're up in their game down there. First of all, it's on Bleecker Street. With no sign out front. It's like a fucking club, okay? A cool club. Yeah, you went. I hear you. She's like, yeah. Secondly, they took me into an interrogation room. And this woman's like, are you in a healthy relationship? I'm like, yeah, thanks. She's like, no. Are you in a healthy relationship? I'm like, are you asking me if I do anal? box do I check for that? So then they're like, here, fill out these forms. And the first question is, how many sexual partners have you had? And I'm like, who's counting anymore? So I put down a range. With a question mark. I was like, 4,400, I don't know. College was crazy. And I didn't even go to college, so that's what's crazy about that. My boyfriend's really messy. Anyone here messy? Liars. Just a bunch of liars. He's really messy, and I was looking for that. You're messy. I can see you're like running in there. I see you. We'll talk later. I was looking for that credit card looking thing, the laundry card, you know? And I pick up a sofa cushion, find a fork. Not on the sides, right in the middle. Which means he was eating there, and he was like, fuck it. Our studio was this big. It's like you could have been anywhere and thrown it into this thing. Yeah, you could have done that. You could have done that. But I love my boyfriend, and I know he loves me because he told me in a text message. I'm going to take it as a win because all the letters were there. And in the right order. You know, because I have that iPhone, or that autocorrect. One time I texted, I'm here, came out, I'm Hebrew. I was like, oh my God, even my phone thinks I'm Jewish. Awesome. What does it get me? Happy Sukkot. You guys, I'm 39. This is what it's like, you guys, be 39. And so I'm at that age where I think I should have a baby, but I don't know if I want to have a baby. I don't even know if I want to drink Belvedere tonight or Grey Goose, okay? I like that girl. My therapist is like, why don't you make a life plan? I'm like, don't have time for that. So what I do is the next best thing. You guys know Dan's my boyfriend. I don't know if you know this, but he's bald. So I tell him to get naked and come over here. And I put my arm around him, look in the mirror, and I'm like, well, this is what it would be like to have a baby. I'm okay with that. But shave that beard, because our baby doesn't have a beard. Thanks. It's a good song out there, right, you guys? Is anyone even out there? Like, two bartenders dancing around? Let's all go out there right now. I took the train down here. Anyone else take a train? Subway riders. I love the subway. Love the subway. I love subway announcements. My favorite one is, a crowded train is no excuse for sexual misconduct. I'm like, first of all, it's a great fucking excuse, okay? Why do you think I'm riding the train at 6:05? I don't have a job. But now they changed it. It's, a crowded train is no defense for sexual misconduct. I'm like, who is going into the court and is like, hey judge, I'm really sorry. It was so crowded, I had to finger bang her. Don't try it. It doesn't work. Has anyone here said no to being a bridesmaid? Yeah. Yeah? You are the 2013 Rosa Parks. Does anyone in this room ever want to be a bridesmaid at this point? No, it's like the worst fucking job. It's like, man, you guys have it easy. All you have to do is like run in a tuxedo, look hot, and go. We have to spend $700 to look like a tablecloth. And then we get all the shitty jobs, right? It's like the bride's like, hey, want to come over for 7 hours and tie little ribbons that say Linda and Larry are forever around tiny fucking... No. What about that hat you have to make? Out of all the bows that come on gifts? What am I, on a season Project Runway? Haven't you guys ever wondered why bridesmaids are so slutty at weddings? It's our reward. So mad. I think we're a country that we want everything now. Now, faster, now, right now. Which is fine, but sometimes I think it's not fine. Like, do you guys think there's a pregnancy test that tells you right away, that you're pregnant? And I'm like, well, that's great, but do you have any technology to tell him? Or find him? Because all I have is this Facebook fan page. And I think that's really inappropriate to put on someone's wall. Hey, Daddy. What if I created an event and made him the administrator? Plus one? I don't know. So let's see. I told Anna with this. I do like to travel a lot. Does anyone here like to go to Vegas? Well, no. I love Vegas, and if you don't, that's okay, but I want you to try again because of this story. I was there, the last time I was there, first 10 minutes, I get in a cab, and I open the cab, and I'm like, whew, smells like weed in here. Nice! Nice! So the cab driver's like, oh, I'm really sorry, my last customers smoked a lot of weed. Dropped them off at the airport. They gave me all the rest of their weed. I'm like, that's an amazing story, sir. Amazing. So good. Good for you. Driving along, we're talking, chit-chatting. All of a sudden he stops, looks back, and he goes, all right, you're really cool. And you're not a cop. It's my weed, and I smoke it all the time. Would you like to smoke some weed with me? And I was like, fuck yeah, because who doesn't smoke with their cab driver? Not me. My name's Joanna September.